2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Waste Management Phoenix Open. Today's coverage is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Thanks, Luke. Hi, Rich. Yeah, there will be fireworks out there today, let me tell you. These two players have been going back and forth at each other on social media. They have something to prove out on this golf course today.
Yes, she's a born winner, isn't she, Brooke Henderson? This is going to be a tough rivalry, but one if you can win will certainly build your confidence. That's a high-caliber shot. Time for the second shot into the first. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
And that'll be a big boost to his standings on the leaderboard. Currently 1 under for the day. The second hole at TPC Scottsdale is a mid-range par 4, playing 442 yards from the tips. The bunkers on the right side need to be avoided, which leaves a good mid to short iron approach to a green that is bunkered front, left and right. So a good accurate approach required. Well, this should find the short grass from about 130 yards here. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
They've decided to club up. The perfect wind swing, nice and easy.
Putting for birdie here at -2, going along nicely today. The third here at Scottsdale plays over 550 yards from the tips. It's a strong par 5, which requires 2 big shots to get to the green. The first shot needs to avoid that bunker on the left-hand side to give you a chance to go for the green. But if you're laying up, it's laying it back to a number between those 2 bunkers that sit on the left side of this fairway, around 150 to 100 yards out. Opting for the hybrid, I think. Well, this one's right at the pin. Oh my, right by the hole. Outstanding shot, high quality. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
They'll be soaring high if this goes in. This one for eagle.
Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. He finds himself currently tied for 5th. The par 3 4th at TPC Scottsdale. Not much to this hole, although with the bunker short left and short right, requires a pretty accurate and solid strike. Yeah, that one's looking good. Oh, that one's absolutely stiff. 8 feet to the cup.
They've got this putt to pull ahead of Brooke Henderson. This rivalry could get interesting here.
Putt is underway.
And that will put them ahead of their rival. A great performance on this hole. He's currently sitting in 5th place. The 5th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a strong par 4, playing 470 yards from the back tees. There's a big bunker down the right-hand side that will catch any drive not hit with authority. The approach must be accurate with the bunker on the left-hand side. Anything just slightly missed here will be punished. Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway. Playing this one about 130 yards out. Just 1 stroke off the lead. This looks to be heading to the green. Oh, wonderful shot. And a chance for birdie at the 5th. This putt for top spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it. Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard. The 6th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a solid mid-range par 4, 432 off the back tees. And again, it's more position off the tee that's required here, with the bunkers on the left-hand side. A bold player is to fly it over that bunker on the left and leave just a short wedge in. Bold players will get off this hole, but a safe strategy lays back before them.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
Oh, what a shot. Mark it down as an eagle.
Can't believe this, Luke. Again today, simply absurd. What did this guy do this morning?
And it's worth taking another look at that one.
Yeah, they were looking at an up and down, but just down.
Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The 7th here at Scottsdale is a par 3, a straightaway hole. The bunkers left and right of this green ensure that a nice straight shot is required. Going with the hybrid. Nice shot that. That should find the surface. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. A wonderful shot here at the 7th and sets up another birdie chance.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
And down it goes. Leading by 3 strokes now. The 8th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a very strong par 4, playing over 475 yards from the back tee. There's a couple of pot bunkers down the left-hand side that need to be avoided so you can get to the green in 2. If you're going hard here, there's a tree on the right-hand side that can prevent a good second shot or a line to the green. 2 well-struck shots required to get to this green, and even then, your par's not secure. This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker. Now a 3-shot lead over the field. Opting for the 9-iron.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
Wow, what a shot.
He seems to have zero regard for the fact that he's playing against a multiple major champion here. Just firing off approach shots like that. Wow.
The finishing hole of the front nine at TPC Scottsdale is a solid par 4, measuring 453 yards from the back tees. The big hitters will get after this hole, as there's plenty of room down the left-hand side. Although if you challenge that bunker on the right off the tee, it gives you just a short wedge into a green. It's only guarded by a pot bunker at the front and then a back right bunker. A chance here to make a birdie. And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards.
Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface. Gee, it's metronomic here. Green after green. Gee, golf looks easy when you're playing like this.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Lovely position for our leader here, Rich. Out in front, but a few holes to go.
Well, after 9, so far so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of their games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
Oh, that was pure. Second shot here on the 10th hole. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. A wonderful shot. And a chance for birdie here on the 10th.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
Ouch, that hurts. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. The 11th is a par 4, playing 472 yards and a huge water hazard down the left-hand side. The best line is a drive as close to that water without taking it on. Anything that leaves about 150 to 170 yards in will give you a chance to set up birdie. You like that, didn't you? And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Yeah, I think he's got around 135.
This is looking pretty good in the air.
Oh, almost went in. That was a great shot at the right time.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
And after that hole, this player finds himself in top spot, with Tony Finau second.
The 12th for TPC Scottsdale is a par 3, measuring 192 yards off the back tees. Not much to this hole except the bunkers left to be avoided, although water can sneak in on the right up near the green if anything is slightly pushed. Opting for the 5-iron. Well, this one's going right at the flag. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
Looking for another birdie here.
Oh, how about that one?
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
The 13th is one of the good scoring holes in the closing 9 at TPC Scottsdale. It's a par 5, measuring 558 yards. Job 1 is to avoid that huge water hazard to the right or the tree on the left-hand side that juts out into the fairway. If you're clear, you'll have a chance to knock it up near towards the green or just laying it back to a comfortable yardage of around 100, 125 yards. A chance for a birdie here to really ignite your charge. Going with the 5-iron here.
This one looks to be heading towards the green.
And this putt to move to 15 under par.
A chance to get 2 back on the course here. This one for eagle. Rolling end to end is looking nice.
A quick look at the leaderboard has this player currently in first place, with Xander Schauffele in second.
The 14th is a strong par 4, almost measuring 500 yards from the back tees. The bunker that sits in the fairway should be covered. Anything around 190 to 200 yards out will give you a green light to go for this flag, although a 4 here never hurts. Xander Schauffele, delightful player out of San Diego, California. He's got that cool vibe about him. Came out, won early a few times, but then he seems to have struggled to find that next step, hasn't he? He's sort of golf's almost man, except when he got that gold medal put around his neck.
I think that took his confidence to a place where it should have been in the first place, Luke. I think that this young man, he's got no weaknesses, very little weaknesses, if anything, in the game. I look at him and think, why hasn't he won more? Well, the problem is that he's put himself in contention so many times that there's only one person in the game that has won at a clip that he could have, and that's Tiger Woods. When you put yourself into contention as often as he does, you're just not always going to win. Somebody is going to come from back in the pack, shoot a great round, and you might struggle just a little bit, whatever the case. But yes, he hasn't closed as many tournaments as he would have liked, but he is there each and every week. I got to say, this kid he's a world beater. He's going to be phenomenal.
Well, I don't know about you, Rich, but I love this 15th hole at TPC at Scottsdale. Everyone's already focused on getting into the stadium hole, but this one here, wow, what a shot you got in front of you.
I'm laying up 8 days a week and hitting wedge in there close for my third, Luke. No chance I'm taking on this second shot.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. This one's going right at the pin here.
Really controlled the flight there nicely with that wind.
An eagle putt awaits.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Oh, what an eagle. Great putt.
What a great feeling being that far ahead with just 4 to play.
And after that hole, this player currently holds top spot on the leaderboard with Xander Schauffele in second.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Oh, that one's straight at the pipe.
Oh, that was so close to going in.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard. This dramatic finish at TPC Scottsdale has no shortage of options at the 17th, Rich.
If you've hit the driver but you miss the green, you gotta miss it out to the right-hand side to have any hope of getting it up and down for the birdie. However, you knock it on this green in 1, you never know, you could make it 2.
Look at that. I think he likes it. Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader.
Love seeing that aggressive play, Luke. Great drive.
Well, that'll play.
That chip in for Eagle works 8 days a week in my book.
And with that hole behind them, this player currently holds down top spot on the leaderboard, and Xander Schauffele is second. This is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them.
Well, that's a handy shot. The approach into the final green at TPC Scottsdale is usually with a little bit of relief, Rich, because the water's behind you.
Luke, the second shot at the 18th is fairly straightforward, but how confident are you feeling with 50,000 sets of eyes focused on you?
Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure. Outstanding approach shot.
He knows if he can get this putt to drop, he'll win the event.
It's looking solid.
And that caps off a fabulous week by this player in Phoenix. They are your Waste Management Open champion.
And calming their nerves in the process, Luke, playing in front of some 650,000 fans this week. That was impressive.
Well, Rich, after that hot start, it's probably little surprise that this player powered through to victory.
It's very rare where you see a player absolutely dominate a field like they did in this tournament. Unbelievable job all around.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
We're at the Genesis Invitational. Today's coverage is just about to begin.
Delighted to have 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beem in the booth. I'm Luke Elvey, and it's a good morning to Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hey guys, yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing these two go at it again. It was a great rivalry first time round, and now, more so than ever, they're going to want to beat each other.
Yes, what lessons have they learned in defeat? If you learn lessons in defeat and can turn it into a victory, well, you never lost, did you? Playing this shot from around 220 yards here. Looks like they've got the 5-wood.
All right, he's going with a little extra club, gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
Oh, it'd be nice to make this putt. This is for eagle. Wow, talk about an opening statement. An eagle on the first hole, Rich.
Talk about hitting the ground running, Luke. Watch out, this could be an exciting day.
Wonderfully played. But what are we looking at with their approach shot, Rich? Because really that's all the challenge here on this par 4 second.
Luke, the second shot is straight back up the hill. Better take an extra club if you want to get it close. This one is all over it.
A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here at the second. Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. Currently at -3 for the event.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff.
Time for the second shot into the third. Oh, I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green. Oh, Rich, how good is that?
Oh, so good. What a shot. Oh, hello. Worth another look, shall we?
Yeah, this was a gift. Wasn't expecting this.
Currently 5 under for the round.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
So many wonderful holes at the George Thomas designed Riviera Country Club. This par 3 fourth has to be one of them.
This is a spectacular par 3. Ideally, players want to hit a tee shot that moves significantly from right to left and moving with the contour of the green. If they can do that, then they've got an opportunity to hit it really close. If they challenge the pin off the tee shot, well, it could come up short in that bunker, and that is a massive no-no.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
This one heading towards the green.
Been a bit of a struggle on the greens. Hopefully he can change it here.
That's a well-played chip shot there.
Great touch.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Rich, the PGA Tour is basically a power game these days, although the 5th here at Riviera forces players just to hold off the tee.
The fairway does run out about 310 yards off the tee, and players not necessarily going to hit driver here. They have to be mindful that the fairway pitches significantly from right to left on their tee shot. From there, they're hitting their second shots downhill again to a green that chases away from them front to back. Again, a simple looking second shot, but a difficult one to get close. Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
What a skillful approach shot. This player not holding back in their rivalry with Lydia Ko.
It's just about 3 feet away.
Little birdie look in here.
Wonderful shot. And that will take him to 6 under. The 6th hole here at Riviera is very unique, isn't it, Rich?
Who puts a bunker in the center of the green? No one else except for the folks at Riviera Country Club. I love this hole.
Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. What a shot. He's holed it.
Hole in one. Meet you in the 19th hole later, my friend. What a shot.
Moments like that deserve another viewing. Let's take a look at the replay.
I mean, what can you say about a shot like this? This was absolute perfection.
Leading by a shot after that hole. Let's head to the par 4 7th at the Riv. Again, it's a par 4 that requires placement of the tee.
The fairway bunker down the left-hand side comes in quicker than you can imagine, and so players want to try and hit it out towards the far right part of it. But again, you push it a little bit, and now the barranca comes into play. If you find the fairway, happy days. This green is probably one of the most severe tilted from back to front. Players need to make sure their second shots land past this hole in order for it to come back down towards the hole. You will have a downhill putt, but it's better than coming up short.
Chosen the pitching wedge here.
That could play.
And they've done it. Hold another shot from way out.
Absolutely insane. I've never seen anything quite like this.
Oh, that's an absolute beauty, hey, Beamer. Why don't we take another look at it?
This shot was absolutely perfect. Looks just as nice on the second viewing.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. The par 4 8th at Riviera is a choose-your-own-adventure. Which fairway do you like to take?
I think most players are going to try and go down the left-hand side, as it seems to be the easier of the two these days. However, where they stick that flag stick, well, that's a different question. If they stick it up front right, the left-hand side of the fairway, that's not the easiest approach. So better be mindful of where that flag stick is in order to pick which side of the fairway you want to drive it down.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line. Magical shot.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. The final hole on the outward half is a par 4 playing back up towards the clubhouse, Rich. It's a good par 4.
Only the big hitters are going to be able to carry that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Most players are going to try and avoid it and even miss it the fairway out to the right-hand side, which is not a bad miss. From there, the second shot is directly uphill. Deep, deep bunkers on the front right part of this. That is not the place to miss it. Anything that a little bit long will leave you a downhill putt, but that's the safe play.
going with the 8-iron here. Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Oh, I thought that one was going in. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole. That was a gallant attempt. This is a bogey putt coming up. Well, this is when the knees start to knock. The sweat starts to appear on the palms of your hands, Rich. Just a slender lead with 9 to play.
Yeah, but I like the position. I like being out in front. That forces the other players to come catch you. I like their position.
From the sand, looking to get up and down. Don't give him praise, just look with admiration. That's serious talent. Just a 4-footer remaining. Don't want to miss it. Could be costly. I don't mind the look of this. Wow, that's classy. Good save from there.
That's a really good effort to get it up and down out of that bunker for the birdie. Good job.
The par 5 11th, one of the better scoring holes on the course. Players are thinking 4 when they stand on this tee.
It's just a long straightaway par 5, almost a runway, if you like. Both sides of this fairway flanked by huge eucalyptus trees, which frames this tee shot brilliantly. You find the fairway, second shot, once again, straightforward. You must avoid that bunker front right at all costs. That is deep and nasty. You're not going to enjoy being in there.
Getting ready to play their third. Whew. What a recovery. Almost hold it. Lining up the birdie putt here. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
When you stand on the 12th tee, Rich, you're thinking to yourself, oh, a couple of strong back-to-back par 4s, and it starts right here.
This is where the golf course gets extremely difficult, Luke. This tee shot moves from left to right, but massive overhanging eucalyptus trees down the right-hand side prevent you from hitting a high draw over them. Once you're in the fairway, though, your second shot is to a green that's really not as big as it should be for such a long hole. And there's a famous tree just short and left of this green, Bogey's tree. Not because of the score, because Humphrey Bogart used to sit there and just watch everybody butcher this hole.
This should play. Well, got some sort of streak going on here. Greens in regulation. What a statistic.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
Rich, the 13th hole. slightly different look off the tee.
It's really cool. This tee shot is framed by large eucalyptus trees, both right and left, requires a draw. Nothing else to do. You have to move this golf ball from right to left off this tee. If you do it correctly, well, that golf ball could chase down there miles down this fairway. If you find the fairway down there, you're going to love the second shot. The difficulty gets when the pin is all the way back left in this little peninsula. You miss it a little bit left there, you're going to find the barranca, and you're probably going to find a bogey or worse.
Opting for the 9-iron.
This one's got eyes for the...
That goes down for an eagle.
Nice little pitch shot. Wonderful touch. Gets it to go. Mark me down for a 3. Thank you.
And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. The 14th, Rich, I know it's dear to your heart, the par 3. You made an ace there in tournament history, won a car. How do you tell the players to play it?
Hit a 7-iron, a high little draw 7-iron, and 2 hop it right in the hole, Luke. That's what I suggest. That makes it easy.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Oh, this one's right down the pipe. Terrific shot. And a chance for birdie coming up here at the 14th.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
Now 7 strokes up after that hole. The 15th, Rich, a very good par 4. Although, if you're Victor Hovland, maybe the fairway's not in your line of sight.
It's a great par 4, and yet there's some players that have seen it a little bit differently lately. I always saw it as a dogleg from left to right, just avoid that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. And this is an interesting green. It's got a high spot on the left, and it's got a low middle section and a high section on the right-hand side, and you never have a flat putt. It is always breaking one direction or another, and it's either straight uphill or straight downhill. This is the most difficult green on the golf course by a long margin. If you see it differently, you can hit it down the right, down 17 fairway, but I fail to see how that's any kind of advantage.
Should find the green.
That should set up another chance.
And he's down there. You got to read.
Setting up this putt 21 feet from the cup. All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Putting for par. And the putt drops now a sweet 16 under, heading down the stretch.
Woo, that is some pretty good breathing room out in front by a bunch.
That's a pretty handy shot. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
Better than most.
Fair effort that. Good birdie. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Time for the second shot at the 17th. Oh, this is the stuff that gets the juices flowing. Driver off the deck. Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
Oh, yeah. A thing of beauty.
That was sensational, Luke.
Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape.
Yeah, Seve would be envious of this one. What a chip in.
Our leader is currently enjoying an 8-shot advantage. One of the most famous finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich. This 18th at Riviera is a classic.
Aim for the palm trees in the distance, which are located just on the left-hand side of the green. A good tee shot there will set up an awesome-looking second.
This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. Playing from around 160 yards. And choosing the 8-iron here. Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. That one just slides by. Wonderful shot into the 18th and a chance for birdie. This putt for him to win the event. Well, a spectacular week comes to a close. Congratulations to the Genesis Invitational winner, Riviera, the home of your champion.
It was a Hollywood ending for this winner. What a performance all week long.
And as we recap the day's results, it's a big thank you to Henny for bringing us all the action today.
Thank you, Luke. The pleasure was all mine. I got to see some incredible shots and some not so good stuff, but what a day.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Northern Shore Open is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group today.
Hey guys, I can't wait to watch these two go at it again. It was an incredible battle first time round, and I think there'll be a few shots fired out here.
John Rahm, he is an absolute fighter. He's both the bull and the matador. Certainly excited to see how this rivalry fares today.
They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
13 feet to the hole. Or is that the number? Yes, they've made it. And that'll promote a good move up the standings. Currently 1 under for the event. Here we are at the second tee. Going with the 8-iron here. This one is right down the pipe. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
This for a birdie run.
That's tracking. Well, nicely done. Holds the putt for back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
He finds himself at a share of 14th position.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Wow, what a shot off the tee. That set up a putt for eagle.
Oh, loving seeing that aggressive play there, Luke. Great drive. On a nice line.
Okay, steady now. Putting for birdie.
And with that lovely play, they're now ahead of their rival. It's getting serious, isn't it?
I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one. That was wonderfully done. Sitting at 3 under par. Currently tied for 9th. Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. That was exactly what the doctor ordered.
Good shot in there. I like their chances for making birdie.
Trailing by a couple of strokes now. The 5th hole here at Emery Beach Golf Club is 172-yard par 3 from the back tees. Rich, your thoughts?
Luke, the water on the left-hand side really is just there for decoration. Doesn't come into play. The difficult part, though, is this green sits well above the fairway there on the left-hand side. Most players are going to be bailing out, not wanting to go in that bunker to the right, but you miss it out to the left. You got a really challenging up and down.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Here we have a par 5. Is it time to get after it or play it safe?
Stonking drive there.
Time for the second shot here at the 6th. Always like it when they take the big dog and let it rip from the middle of the fairway. Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
I'll tell you what a sensational play. This player stepped up their game, a bold play, hopefully a bold reward.
Didn't that look good for a long time? And this putt for a share of the lead. Nice birdie, well played. And that will move him to 6 under par. Let's see what happens here on the 7th. This one looks to be headed towards the fairway. Oh, that one just missed the hole. And just about 8 feet left to the hole. Oh, what a stroke. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And that will take him to 7 under. He sits in first position. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. That should find the surface. Oh, just skinned the hole, that one. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. And that's 8 birdies today. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. Now a par 5 hole awaits. That's tiny.
This shot from around the 200-yard marker. He leads the field by a stroke. Opting for the 5-iron. Well, this one's going right at the flag. Oh, these are good for the momentum. These ones right on 8 feet.
Fantastic play so far, setting this up for the eagle.
He's making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead. Oh, this is a precarious position, if you don't mind me saying, Rich. They have the lead, but there's plenty chasing with just 9 to play.
Yeah, no time to start thinking about that lead, Luke. They got to keep their head down and keep going forward. Cannot think about that lead or people will pass them. Oh, Luke, that was a stonker there.
Second shot here at the 10th. This one looks like it'll safely make the green. And they've done it. Hold another one from way out. What a shot.
What a shot indeed. Nicely done.
What an amazing shot. Let's take another look at that one.
Perfect distance, perfectly judged, and look at that. Straight in the hole.
Leading by 4 strokes after that one. And coming off the eagle, feeling quite proud of themselves. A big chance here at the next. Opting for the hybrid, I think. Good sounding strike, that one. A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 11th. You know, Luke Donald once made all 400-plus attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour. Here we are, Rich, on the 12th tee at Emery Beach. And this par 5 is at 550 from the back tees.
And what a hole this is. Bunker down the right-hand side comes into play if you really mishit it, but the one right in the center, that little zit, I tell you what, that is going to make some players angry. I can promise you that. If you avoid all that, second shot, fairly straightforward. Anything bailing out to the right is going to lead to a really simple pitch shot for your up and down birdie.
Going with the hybrid.
This one is chewing fiber.
This is some ball striking. Hitting greens in regulation. It's a thing of beauty.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
Well, there's some real momentum with this player coming off an eagle at the last. Time for the second shot here at the 13th. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Oh, good look at birdie here. And down it goes.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that.
It's time to tee off here at the 14th hole.
Birdie at the last hole. Can he make it 2 in a row?
This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
And choosing the 8-iron here. Should find the green here.
John Rahm watched that one all the way. Great approach shot. This player is definitely upping the pressure in this rivalry.
A birdie putt awaits.
And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Our current leader is up by a whopping 7 shots now.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
Oh, absolutely flushed. Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
Yeah, he's about 155 from this hole location.
Well, this one's right at the pin. Oh, that's incredible. It's in the hole.
Wow, what can you say? Holing it out from the fairway. Every player loves that feeling. What a shot indeed.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
Here we have it, trying to feed off the eagle and build on that momentum here.
Going with the pitching wedge here.
Great looking shot this. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. Just 3 feet to go to the hole. Don't miss this. They can be costly.
This is their look at birdie.
Just building upon his advantage. He keeps making the important plays.
Emery Beach Golf Club is another one of these courses, Rich, that has a short par 4 at 17th.
It does. As you can see, a massive bunker down the left-hand side. So players really want to bail out to the right and leave themselves with just a nice, short little pitch shot. Only the brave and the longest are really going to want to challenge this green. A great opportunity for one final birdie.
Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader.
Just a missile of a tee shot right onto the green.
Super shot, that.
Love it. Nicely holed for eagle.
An extraordinary performance. This player is now 12 strokes in front of the field.
And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Well, this is when the adrenaline really starts to kick in. Leading the tournament with the final hole to play. Good luck. That's nicely done. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 195 yards.
That one should find the surface.
Well, that reminds me when DJ holed down in Memphis to win the tournament. I hope your reaction's better than that.
Is there anything better than a walk-off win? I think not.
That shot's so good, we need to have another look.
Yeah, they were looking at an up and down, but just down.
That was an outstanding start by this player, Rich, and they've gone on to victory. What a way to win.
This player absolutely dominated all week long, all tournament long. Great job. You don't see this happen very often.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now.